We are back with a Neverness to Everness video. It's been a long time since we got some good news on this game, and I played the first beta. I'm hoping I get into the second beta, and I had a lot of thoughts about it. I have my whole review out. You can go check that on the channel, but we've seen the new live stream that just happened in China and in Global. It looks really good, man. I'm not going to lie to you. There's been genuinely really awesome changes that have been made to the game that is actually making me excited. So I wanted to go over everything, break it down as fast as possible. That live stream is like 50 minutes. I'm going to try to condense this in less than 10. The most important thing with the gacha game is the gacha. So I just want to get into the gacha off rip. So based on what we've seen with the stream, I read it on Reddit. If you know the logic bar comment. So it says, latest news from official China region live stream. When drawing from limited banners, any S-rank character obtained will definitely be the featured character. No 50-50 system and a big 4 gacha. So then it says gacha rules. 1.88% chance per pull after the first 70 pulls. Never off banner. Increased probability after 70. Guaranteed at 90. 1.88% is massive, especially for the gachas out of the big 4, right? So someone even put it right here. Genshin has a 0.6% chance, Wuwa has a 0.8%, and TOF has a 0.75% chance. This is massive. Not only, if they would have just given the normal, like, standard Genshin Wuwa rate, it would have been whatever. I'd be like, okay, cool. But they're increasing the rate by a lot, as well as no 50-50. Now, let's be honest. The reason why this is happening is because the gacha market is being saturated. And while that's a negative, that's also a positive because a lot of games do at Night Abyss. I think the first 5-star doesn't have a 50-50 as well. People need to be competitive. And in order to be competitive, what is the best way to do it? Besides making your game obviously good, which the gameplay does look good, but you need to start increasing these rates and get rid of this dog shit 50-50 system. Big up to NTE for that, bro. They absolutely killed it on that front. Now, to my understanding, I don't believe there is a weapon banner system. I could be wrong on that. I remember scrolling through the sub and seeing that the weapons would be acquired through actually playing the game, but I guess we'll have to see on that. I don't want to necessarily say that's like a 100% confirmed. If someone could let me know, then I mean, by all means, do that, right? Now, the other main interesting about the gacha, and that I'm going to just show directly from the live stream, is the gacha acquisition. It's like a board. So I'm going to let this play for a moment. So you have it's a board-like system where you have a standard board and a limited board. And you do have your single pulls and your 10 pulls still, obviously. And it says each pull involves rolling a dice. And based on the number of rolls, your control Chupa to move to the corresponding distance. Get rewards for the corresponding spaces. When you land on a character space like this one, you can directly obtain the corresponding character. If you land on treasure chest spaces like this, that gold one, there's a chance to get a character from this as well. So it's a cute, it's a cute little system. I mean, it's different. We also have some unique features. After 70 rolls without landing on an S character tile, this is the amount of S character tiles will greatly increase. And they're going to confirm right here, making it likely to obtain desired S-class characters. The overall probability of an S character on a single roll is 1.88% chance. On top of this, any S character obtained from the limited banners will always be featured from the limited banners. So in their own words, they confirm no 50-50. No 50-50. So it's a pretty cute system that they have there. Like, I'm not mad about it. I think it looks dope. So overall, the gacha is a massive... let's just be honest, a massive pain point in a lot of these games, and off rip, we're looking at something really solid. So that's a massive W. Now, to me, what the other most important part is combat. So right here, I'm going to show you, obviously, the gameplay in a moment, but it says we have optimized controls, optimized character animations, remaking some of the skills, monster attack detection, optimized camera logic, it added critical dodge counters. So each character has been designed with unique actions, while dodge feedback has been optimized to be more rewarding after successful critical dodge, and they added a brand new parry system. So overall, As someone who did play the beta, by the way, this character looks absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, we'll get to the visuals in a moment. But as someone who did initially play the original beta, the combat was great. In a sense, well, let me rephrase that. The combat felt a little rough around the edges. It felt like Genshin with a dodge. It felt like Genshin with a dodge. It does have an elemental reaction system. You're going to see a parry circle come up in a moment, I believe, right there. That's the parry window. So similar to Wuthering Waves, it has that little ring, right? And it looks better to me. It seems a bit more polished. It doesn't seem very janky, right? Obviously, you know, in the beta, I was on the Chinese server, so it was definitely a little bit laggy and whatnot, but there is an elemental reaction system as well that I'm actually a pretty big fan of, because each elemental reaction has like its own evolution, it seems. So like, let's say for example, you have Hyper Bloom in Genshin. It's just Hyper Bloom and that's it. And this, you have multiple ways to evolve that reaction depending on the character that you use. So it's pretty dope. So very excited to actually get in and try the combat now and see how it goes, because realistically, I think the world overall looks dope. It should be full and it should have a bunch of like activities to do and hopefully more random encounters, because one of my biggest pain points is like, dude, it was just boring to roam around. But listen, man, if the combat's gonna be good like this and super smooth, like, I'm playing this. Like, absolutely, absolutely, I will be there to play this 100%. So I'm excited, man. It seems like they've genuinely made some really great improvements there. Again, bam, parry, easy, swap, do the swap, quick back, swap, semicircle. I don't like the character, though. This character I just don't like. The wolf, it just ain't for me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm hoping he ain't meta, because that bro is weird. But yeah, I mean, really solid changes so far from what I'm seeing. And they did update visuals, so they did redo the MC's outfits and whatnot. The game does look good. There's some characters I'm kind of like iffy on. I'm like, I don't really like you. Like Hattori. Oh my god, bro. Like she's beautiful. Like, marry me. Like, absolutely top tier design. Go to with the sauce. Throws that away. You know, Alphard looks amazing. I'm really more a fan of, like, goddamn, bro. I'm a bigger fan of these newer units than the older units we had in the beta. Hello, ma'am. I think that's the one with the gripper showing in the trailer. But, like, you know, it looks dope, man. Like, it genuinely looks great. It's super saturated. God dang, I didn't even see you. Who are you? Holy boba, bro. What, is there gameplay or did bro just... Oh, yeah, this is the homegirl with the grippers. Yep, this one. I mean, like, I'm gonna give the game a shot. The gacha system being changed, and then there are other quality of lives they did add, right? So I'm gonna download this to make it a little bit bigger real quick. So this is just a quick overview of everything. So, you know, obviously they have your housing available. I personally don't care too much about the housing system. That's me. But there's tons of updates there. There's vehicle requisition. There's a wanted system that actually seems pretty decent. It is similar to GTA, where you can get up to 3 stars, and then once you get the 3 stars, if they catch you, you're cooked. They absolutely destroy your vehicle, which is kind of funny. There will be an online racing mode, which is awesome. We have owner selection, delivery commissions, Can't Wait to Be a Pizza Boy, Anomaly Furniture Productions. Then there's the new story, new episodes, right? So if we go over here, the test is dropping July 3rd. So pre-download July 2nd, July 3rd, bro. They always do this before a holiday. I think the last one was like either on Thanksgiving or the day before Thanksgiving. I remember missing Thanksgiving to play this game. I know, I'm a loser. New areas, so new bigger areas to unlock. It genuinely looks beautiful. I really do love the saturated colors. There is weather dynamics that are going to be changing as you play the game. And so, I think we showed that one already. But so these are some of the updated models. Again, dude, the game, like, aesthetically looks beautiful. I'm a big fan of the oversaturated colors and whatnot, so I love this. I eat this up. I mean, I made my Wuthering Waves super saturated, so I'm very big fan of that. And these are some of the characters they showed already. I genuinely believe these new characters look so much better than the old characters, right? And then, again, optimized controls. We kind of went over this already. The driving system is going to be updated, so you have a route, shop management. We then have the character acquisition, which we went over. So, I mean, overall, pretty solid. Open world updates is add more NPC behavior, so it's not just feeling like the environment's dead. More interactable small animals, goaded. Add more train and bus routes. Added map and open world route navigation function. Open map icons. Added more selectable weather options. My thing is, when I played the game, I felt like there was not enough encounters. I felt like I was kind of just mindlessly roaming the city, and there wasn't enough for me to do besides just like the occasional petting the cat or whatever the case may be. But I want the game to be able to interact with as much as possible, and so I this is my big concern. You know, if the open world just kind of feels mid and not really alive in the sense of like obviously there's a lot of people around, but hey, can I do something like are we gonna walk in the middle of the street and randomly a monster's gonna come out? I know there's a couple random encounters, but besides like random boss encounters, like they have their version of Inferno Router from Wuwa, but that only happens at nighttime every couple hours or whatever. Like I only got that like to trigger once out of playing the game for hours and hours. So I want there to be more stuff in the open world. But character visuals updated, character combat we went over as well. You know, parry, critical dodge, remade female protagonist, optimize QTE effects, character entries. Yeah, so you know, overall, it's looking really good. Vehicle updates, open world combat experience, another monsters infested area optimization, good gameplay Q-tip optimizations. I mean, listen, man, the game seems solid. All of this stuff is good, and to my understanding, I actually was a really big fan of their artifact system during the beta because you were able to see the substats of the piece before you even level it, which made life a lot easier. So hopefully they keep that in there. But as a whole, man, NEverness To Everness looks pretty good, man. Listen, I think this is a game that we're actually seeing being able to finally play and test. Like, I don't know who Anant is anymore, you know? Like, just straight up. So we'll see what the deal is. That being said, boys, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.